What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Brodie UnPlugged. This is episode 2, where I answer your questions that you posted on Facebook. It's very exciting. All right, we're going to get straight to it. The first question's from Tyler Foster, asking what in Ultimate gives you the best feeling? For example, a big block, assist, a killer sky. I'm going to have to go with the layout catch, the one that is floating forever and you're chasing it down and everyone's in anticipation of whether or not you're going to catch it. And you just dive, and when you're in the air, you just don't know if you're going to catch it or not, and all of a sudden you grab it, hit the ground, and score. That's probably the best feeling. Next question, John Kevin Smith. Any chance of the AUDL bringing in more teams for different states like Tennessee? If you actually go to theaudl.com, their website, and check it out, they have an expansion. I believe they have an expansion plan on there, so you can see all the teams that are going to be expanding over the next couple of years. So definitely check that out and see if you have a team coming up near you. David Pope, when did you first start playing Frisbee? Is a question I get a lot. I think I answered this last week. Maybe not. But I first started playing in high school around junior, senior year, and started being competitive my freshman year in college. Jackson Barlew, what kind of legacy do you want to leave for anyone who plays Ultimate? Wow, that's a big question. I don't really know. I don't know if I really will leave a legacy. I guess if people remember me 20, 30 years from now, I'd hope they remember that I loved playing Ultimate. I loved going out and throwing the Frisbee around, and that I did, all that I could to try to get as many people playing Frisbee and as many people seeing Ultimate. That would probably be pretty cool if that happened. Christian Arian Contreras, what was the best piece of advice that you gave to your college team before leaving the University of Florida? Best piece of advice I gave? Probably hard work. To win a championship, it takes hard work. At Florida, we have become a program we've had a lot of success over the last couple of years, and over the last couple seasons, the team is trying to refine themselves and figure out where they're headed. It's difficult. It's a difficult thing to do when you've had a team that has been so successful for so many years. It's difficult to continue that on year after year, and so they'll figure it out. But I mean, really, if you want to win a championship, and that's what I think Florida wants to do every single year, it takes an extreme amount of hard work, and it takes it takes the captains doing their job of making everyone around them better, and it takes the role players their job of going out and not turning over the disc and playing hard defense and working on the things that they can make the team better. I mean, to win a championship, it takes a ridiculous amount of hard work and a little bit of luck. So, yeah, that's probably it. Just work hard, and when you're in the gym, just think about no one outworking you, and always doing your hardest, putting full effort into everything. All right, next question, Daryl Nantias. Are there any techniques or exercises that you use or have heard of to increase the amount of spin on the disc for throwing windy conditions? Thanks. Daryl, what you can do is, I can't really show you right now, but if you want to look up forearm workouts in baseball. Baseball, they do a lot of the same kind of workouts that I do with the forearms. So look up those, and then also you can look up like hand strength, like basketball hand strength things. They do stuff, obviously I don't know if you can do this, but you put a lot of rice in a big bucket, and then you kind of stick your hand in the rice and then close it and open it, and then stick your fist in and open it, and like do a lot of kind of grabbing the rice to get your hand stronger. So a lot of forearm workouts and a lot of stuff with your hands. That's going to generate the most spin on the disc. Next question, Jacob Chain. I've taken notice that you throw more than score. Why is it your preference to throw instead of going downfield? If you watched me in college, I would say it was definitely. I probably threw about 70%, threw about probably 70% and received about 30%, I would say, in college. That was just because we didn't really have that many handlers, and that just worked best for our team. But I was able to go downfield as well, which really kind of made me more of a dynamic player. Now, if you watch me play now, you'll see me pretty much behind the disc almost every time. And the reason for that is because my knee's jacked up, and I'm like 45-50% right now. So I can't go downfield. I can't make those long cuts. I can't make these really a deep cut and then stop and then come under. I just can't do it. I can't get that separation anymore. So I have to stay behind the disc. I'm obviously taking time off. I'm not going up to the game this weekend and staying down here and rehabbing the leg. And I hopefully will get back to that, because that's what I enjoy the most, is being able to do a little bit of everything versus being limited to only throwing. Ben Cato, are any new potential teams likely to be joining the AUDL anytime soon? I kind of answered that earlier. With who was it? Who asked? John asked earlier about the team to Tennessee. But I can tell you, like, next year, I think the Jacksonville Cannons is going to be a team. I know they're looking to expand out on the West Coast in California and Oregon and Canada. So, yes, there's going to be a lot more teams every year, I think. David Andrew Riviere, in your travels, you visited a lot of places. What city makes the number one pizza? Rome. Oh, Lord. Rome, easy. I was over there doing something for the Guinness Book of World Records, and we were staying in this hotel, and someone was like, hey, let's just go get some food. And we literally just walked down the street to this restaurant right next to the hotel, not a big deal, and went in and got pizza, and it was the best pizza I ever had. And it was just some random restaurant. Rome, by far, delicious food. I need to go back and spend more time there. Jason Evans, how hard was it switching teams this year? To be honest, it wasn't really that difficult. I've played with Goose and Rook before. I'm really good friends with Grant, and we've been playing. We actually don't even play on the same line, but we've been talking. So I had a lot more people on the team that I already knew, and so that was nice. And then kind of fitting into the offense this year has been pretty easy for me. I think the team is doing a great job of everyone just working with each other as what they do best. And so this year it's been pretty seamless for us. A lot of good players on the team, so it's been fun. Thomas Lamb, do you ever get nervous before a game? And if so, how does it affect your game? So I definitely have gotten nervous before. I don't know if I can say that I get nervous before every game. I know there's probably at some part of the day I get a little nervous, but there are some games where I just go out and just take care of business. But big games, and it doesn't even necessarily have to matter like how many people are watching or whatever, but big games, I do get a little nervous. I think it's good to get a little nervous. It gets your blood flowing and gets you kind of start, especially once that happens, it kind of triggers me to start focusing in. I don't think it's affected my game, actually. I don't think I've ever let nerves affect my game before. I've let expectations affect my game, but I don't think nerves have. All right. Next question goes to Joshua Cherian. Do you play any musical instruments? If not, is there any one in particular you would like to learn? I play no musical instruments. That part I was not gifted with at all. I have no musical instrument ability, and also I can't sing at all or hold a tune. So if I could play one, probably be the guitar. I mean, I love sitting out in nature and reading and just relaxing, and I think I could really enjoy going out and just like strumming a guitar. That would be fun on the beach, but I don't know how to do that. And if I try to learn, I think it would be a disaster. Maybe one day. Next question. Brodie, this is from Jonathan Passmore. Brodie, what is your favorite fulfilling hobby outside of athletics you do or wish you could do? Favorite fulfilling hobby? I would probably say volunteer work. I'm starting to get more and more involved with volunteering and giving back to charity and doing that stuff. So I'm planning a trip over to Africa to do some work over there, and helping out kids. That's probably it, is helping kids out, helping kids from broken families, helping kids understand what actually is important in life, because I've made a lot of mistakes and I've screwed up a lot of times, and my priorities have been all messed up. And I think sometimes it's nice to have someone that's gone through that, be able to tell younger people, hey, it's all right. You either, if you're making mistakes, you can fix them, or it's good to sometimes steer people in the right direction. So I think working with kids, helping kids out, and giving back to the community is probably my most fulfilling thing I do outside athletics. Nathan Alique, that sounds cool. That's probably your name. Obviously, you play some seriously competitive Ultimate. Thanks, man. But do you also enjoy playing some relaxed pickup every once in a while? You know what? I do, actually. But every once in a while. I don't think I've tried playing in like leagues before, and I didn't really enjoy, every week doing it. Playing in intramurals actually was a lot of fun for me in college, because I played with basically all my friends from high school and my girlfriend at the time and a bunch of friends, and it wasn't serious and it was all my friends. So that was really fun. And just this past couple days, me and my brother went out with a couple of his friends and a couple of people from Notre Dame, and we played a game. I think it was like 4-on-5 on a half field for 2 hours, and that was fun. Granted, I was just kind of walking around and throwing, but it was a good time. So I do enjoy going out and playing the recreational pickup game every once in a while. All right, Dark Horse question of the week, and the winner of the AUDL disc of his choice goes to Mark Anthony Bujold. And he asks, do you speak French well? And I was going to sneakily look up something in French to answer your question, but obviously I forgot to do that. And since then, I think the secret is out, and the answer is no. I don't speak French well. But if this is an open invitation for free French lessons, I'm in. And if that means I have to come to France, I'm definitely in, because I've never been to France and I really want to go. So that is the answer to that. Hopefully I answered most of your guys' questions. Again, go to the ADL's Facebook page. They'll be posting every week. And then you just put your comments in, and then I'll answer your questions. And we'll do this again next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed my answers. And if you got anything else for me, let me know, and I'll try to get to you next week. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, man up.